cessation of hostilities until June. The African Union's chief mediator in the conflict, former South African President Thabo Mbeki, says plans are now in place to finalise the drafting of a new constitution. The decision follows a marathon discussion on the eve of the two-day African Union summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Sudan's warring parties signed a roadmap agreement in August last year, but it failed to end hostilities. Issues around the ongoing humanitarian access have also not been resolved. The opposition cites these as reasons for the armed struggle in the first place, saying their concerns must now be addressed. AU mediator, former South African President Thabo Mbeki, says Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir has agreed in principle to form an interim government and appoint a prime minister.
We've discussed that with the government of Sudan. We say, all right, we see what you people are planning, but it's important to include the excluded ones. And the only way to do it is not just to invite them, but it's actually to engage them in a discussion of this. For instance, if you say a transitional government, which we understand, you must meet them to say, how do you constitute it, this transitional government, so that it's commonly owned by everybody. So the government of Sudan has agreed.
Mbeki says this have been agreed to in principle by all parties. A panel will now convene a meeting with all stakeholders.
We are convinced as a panel that if you have sufficient political will, in reality, practically, it would not be difficult to reach an agreement on these matters.
Mbeki emphasized the panel's commitment to finding a peaceful solution to the conflict in Sudan. Lehana Tsotitsi, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.